Yo, I bet. What up? We are back. Hold on, let me fix my damn thing. We are back. You know what I'm saying? Another video, nothing too crazy. Yeah, we got that Omizi video. Nita Lynn has crossed the line again, so we're gonna see what's up with it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check out the rest of the videos on the channel, and let's do it.
That you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know. So
well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
1, 2.
Sir,
Do not be recording.
I'm so done.
Damn, what's wrong with her?
We got no one else. We could have.
Okay, I will say I'm not gonna judge like the situation type thing. I don't know what's happening. She might have just really been a Karen, or is she really being destructive for real? I think she's doing too much, and as a mature adult, you should just, you know what I'm saying? It's not the appropriate place to be doing and acting a fool. It's a salon, bro. Get your shit done and leave. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything but what you came here to do.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
2. Oh, we had to.
Yeah.
Right. We had to do that. Right.
The worst person you know is a Nina Lynn supporter. I think on this channel we're up to video 3 or 4 when it comes to covering Nina Lynn, and I cannot impress upon you guys enough that she is the worst representation for the streaming community that currently exists on the internet. Way bigger than Jack Doherty, way bigger than Johnny Somali, way bigger than Neon, way bigger than whoever you are thinking about. The lack of common decency that spews from this woman is just incredibly insane. I mean, she has no sense of decency or respect for others around her, and she thinks that every time that she has the camera on, it just means that she can do whatever she wants to.
Yeah, I feel what he's saying. A lot of people nowadays, especially content creators, but just as in regular people in general, they feel like they can do whatever they want in wherever headspace they are at. Like, no, you cannot, bro. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but, well, let me put it like this: you can do whatever you want for sure, as long as you're willing to accept the consequences that come with those said things that you are doing that you want to do. If she's okay with being banned, if she's okay with being trash talk, if she's okay with the cops being called on her dealing with, you know, those type of problems and other things that could arise, even to her possibly getting harmed, because there's some people that won't go for that. Then, you know, let her do whatever she wants. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're willing to accept whatever comes with it, whatever consequence it may be, the worst and the best, hey man, more power to you. But if someone puts you out because of it, don't be looking surprised. Don't be crying upset when you all banned and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Do with no consequences, repercussions, or any course of action behind it. In this most recent incident, Nina Lynn goes to a nail salon where she's doing her just IRL stuff, her regular gimmick, her regular shtick. But in this situation, there are other people involved, people that are in public, other participants, people of all different shapes, ages, and sizes. And I do
that's another
believe
thing too. Like, do whatever you want as long as it's not affecting me. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want as long as it ain't affecting me and what I got going on. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But once it started affecting me and people around me, then that's when it becomes my problem. You feel me?
that there is a way to conduct yourself depending on the environment that you are in. Most notably, the people that are around you. You know, if there are older people or younger people around you, let's not cuss, let's not smoke, let's not drink, let's not be
act a fool, let's act like an
nasty,
adult,
etc., etc. But no, that's not how streaming works for Nina. She just does whatever she wants, whenever she wants. And when confronted about it, she can't handle it the best.
And the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know, so.
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
No,
that is right though. It is a public space.
You know that, sometimes you can also ask, hey, would you like to please use normal language in front of my daughter? That would have been great too.
Why does she have to tell you that?
Yeah. It is a public space. Like I said, bro, do whatever you want. It is a public space. She is right. But, like, she just telling you to have some common decency, bro. Is that so hard? Like, damn.
That wall is bugging.
Well,
and she was being somewhat polite too. Like, it's not like she was being overly polite, but she shouldn't have to tell you to be a decent human, bro. Like, when I'm around kids or something, I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking, I'm not even cussing or doing whatever. I don't even do that stuff in general, but except for like the last thing. But yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not acting a fool of myself, bro. There's no need to. You're supposed to carry yourself a certain way, especially around younger people as an adult, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's not that hard.
I appreciate you cleaning it up now.
Oh, of course.
And she's still talking, bro. Like, just leave it alone.
It's like the most Karen argument. I cannot. What the hell?
All of a sudden, it's a Karen argument to tell you to not use profanity in front of a 13-year-old. And I
Saying.
totally agree with the lady in this situation. And most people do have an understanding. Hey, there are kids around. I'm not going to
Facts.
use the hardest cuss words in consecutive fashion around children. But those are most normal, insane people. We understand that slip-ups happen, but there's intentionality behind what Nina's doing. And now that she's pissed off the entirety of the salon, do you think that that will stop Nina in her endeavors to continue to be abusive?
Hell no.
Absolutely not. Not only does she lack the decency to ask people, hey, do you want to be on camera? But she then proceeds to lie about them actually being on camera and hops right back into the profanity.
1, 2.
Yeah, she's like recording everyone in the back. But that's her content though. That's what she does things like this. So, you know what I'm saying? The fact that she's including all these people in here without their permission is like, you know what I'm saying? That's her content though. As long as she's willing to accept it, alright, whatever, do what you do.
It's me. It's just me. That's me. We got no one
It's a
else.
lie.
We can't do that either.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Like
Oh,
for
we had
what?
to. Oh, we had to.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, we had to do that. Yeah, right. Fuck. Bitch. Shit.
Why is she doing that though? Like, what's funny about it? Like,
This is a level of entitlement that only 1930s white women in the US normally feel. But Nina Lynn, because she is a streamer and feels like she needs to do these things, continues on no matter what's
Yeah.
going on in the
Like,
situation.
why do you
I believe
need to
that to
do
be
that?
some sort of challenge given to her by the chat. You know, get X amount of subs and I'll continue being a nuisance, which puts her in the category of streamers that people don't actually watch for any sort of entertainment value. They actually watch them
shit.
in order to see them crash.
Yeah,
They want to
just
see you get
embarrass-
into harm's way. They want to
embarrass
see you
themselves.
self-implode. They want to see you do dumb shit for the sake of doing dumb shit so that later on people
Yeah.
can criticize you and make
yeah,
videos
like at the end of the day, people don't want to see her for her. At the end of the day, they just want to see her be destructive for real. Like that's all just some self-destruct, you know, ish. Like that's all they want her to do. So of course she's gonna entertain it. Like I said, bro, if it's bringing money on, bro, people don't care. You feel me? If it's financially stable, one of us will act out and do something crazy. If we'll offer you know what I'm saying, some real money, $1 million or $2 million. Hell, 100,000, bro. There's plenty of people that do so much worse.
Nonetheless, it's only fueled by her not knowing when to stop. But the can't read the room mentality and overall entitlement continues with Nina Lynn. Yeah, you didn't think this video was over just yet, buddy. In another portion of another
Damn,
one
she
of her
did more?
streams, Nina Lynn is walking down the streets of what appears to be New York City.
Did
She
she just-
seemingly decides to do a good act and give a tea to a cab driver. Now, before handing this man said tea, she litters. But look at how she gives this person this tea/coffee.
Here, maybe I'll take the wrapper off for them. This shit look kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
W littering.
That looks crazy.
We should just left the wrapper on, bro. At least they know it's not touched or messed with.
Hello, open it. Your tea.
Let's pause for a second. Put yourself in the driver's shoes. You're a taxi driver waiting for your next fare, waiting for somebody to come to you. You get a knock on your window, a demand rolling down the window, and somebody pushes their
Open that
hand
file,
into
open
your
that
car
file.
door, and you don't know what's going on. You got a couple different options here, but naturally, most people, myself included, would probably roll the window up. What is this rando throwing their hand in my window for? What happens next is a classic Nina Lynn overreaction because she didn't read the room the first time. And instead of saying to herself, you know what, I'm probably wrong here. Let me go ahead and apologize. I'll just let you see what she does.
Wait, my hand. Yo, what the fuck is wrong?
I done did the same thing,
What
though.
the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
For real, I
Are you
would do the
retarded?
same thing.
Yo, he's dead about to put my hand in that shit, bro. Yo, you might be fucking retarded.
Why is he
bro. Are
wrong,
you good
though?
in the head?
Bro, you just...
Are you good in the head, bitch? Stupid ass
Why
fucking
is he-
bum ass bitch.
Why is he
Come out the
wrong,
fucking car.
though?
Nah, deadass, come out the car. Come out the
Bro,
car.
if he comes out the
Come
car, he's
car.
putting
Nah, fuck
BTA
that
on
shit.
you. Bro, if he
No,
gets out
come
the
out the
car,
car,
he's
bro.
putting
Come out
BTA
the
on
car,
you,
come
bro.
around.
This is one thing I say too, like, bro, women, like, please, if you're in an altercation with man, bro, like, never egg it on, bro. And this is with anyone in general, like, women or not. Bro, if you're in an altercation with someone, don't ever egg it on, bro, because especially if you're a woman too, bro, bro, man, some men out here will do y'all horribly, bro, I'm telling y'all. And that goes for men too, like, some altercations are just not worth it, bro. Just go about your business. Now if they do something to you or try to do something to you, that's when you handle your business. But other than that, bro, this man just trying to make his bread, get his money, drive these people around. You know what I'm saying? He going no problems, bro. Like, just leave it
Out the
alone.
car.
Is she not doing too much? right now?
Deadass, come out the car.
Bro, leave him
Come on,
alone,
hey.
bro.
Pull up the car. Come out the car, bro. What the fuck wrong with your bitch ass?
See, like, leave him
Pussy ass
alone.
fucking bitch.
Now, if he
Do some
hit you, he would be
What's
wrong,
wrong
bro.
with your ass,
Like,
bitch?
come on.
Taking it to the most extreme in the world. I mean, was that necessary? Sure, we can say that
Hell
the driver
no.
made an honest mistake because it ultimately ended up being a drink. He didn't mean to ram your hand between the window and the windowsill. I totally get that. That's probably why he backed off of it in the first place, because once he recognized, oh, it's T, you know, let me just back off a little bit. But from your end, Nina, think about it. Sticking your hand into a stranger's car, offering them something, doesn't look right from their
Yeah,
perspective.
there
Now, what
was
should
no
have been a no harm,
communication.
no foul is another opportunity for Nina to just be annoying as fuck. Why are you banging on his window? Why are you trying to berate him? Why are you going so
Bro.
hard at this man? I think that there's a lot of reasons.
Now,
as to
bro,
why
get out
Nina
there and give
Lynn
it a Chris
feels as
Breezy
though she can
treatment.
get
It's
away with
bro,
doing
he'll
the
be in
things
the
that she does. There's levels of
wrong. Come
entitlement that are
on.
tied with her image. I can quite honestly say that if this was anybody that was black, they would probably be pushed off the internet, outcasted
Oh, yeah,
by
for
the
sure.
community. Well, you don't see
We
a lot
know
of
that.
nuisance streamers that are of this elk/persuasion. But there's also this element of validation that continues to happen every time that Nina Lynn does something stupid. And I probably shouldn't say something stupid, but even when she commits crime, there's somebody that's always going to be
Commits
there to
crime.
back her. There's always going to be somebody to validate her. About 10 days ago, and yeah, I can't make a video every time Nina
The
gets
thing
into some
is,
drama
though,
because it's coming
the
in
thing,
increments
the
of
thing is, though, like, that's not just her community, but that's her people around her, bro. You are in somewhat influenced by the people around you. Not all the time, of course, but in some ways you are. And when you are doing that type of stuff, they probably do that type of stuff. Of course, they're gonna support it. They are just like you. You know what I'm saying? Or you're just like them at the end of the day.
5 days at this point, but Ray Asian Boy announced that he was going to be doing a collaboration stream with Nina Lynn. Now, naturally, he saw a lot of backlash for this. Mind you, this is off of her coming off of joking about the SA incidents, getting unbanned from Twitch, just making a mockery of the community, any sort of community guidelines, putting up 2 middle fingers to the world and saying, I'm going to be who I am. So naturally, the people at large are pissed off at her. But these moments right here are exactly the reason why I believe that Nina Lynn continues to thrive on our TLs, is because you're always going to have a Ray Asian Boy to validate her.
I'm like looking at the floor, bro. Like, fuck the past. Let's just have fun, feel me? I just have a good stream. Feel me? That's me, gang. I'm Kid Buck, bro. I said the N-word before. I got a lot of bad past. I said some crazy shit. Oh, got banned on Twitch. Almost went.
The only difference is Ray is not from this country, bro. Like I've said, bro, you're gonna be influenced by the people around you. You are who, in a lot of ways, who you are around. There's people around him egging him on and telling him to do all this and crazy stuff. It's not excused, of course, but he's like from a different country. He don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Torta, bro. Like, of course he don't understand these things, bro. Of course you know what I mean? That's why people don't hem him up as much. But she knows better. That's the thing, though. You feel me? She knows better, twin. She knows better. I'm telling you. And he probably really invited her mostly because she is a female, bro. Like, imagine if that was a dude with an essay argument on him, bro. You're gonna say, forget about his past and invite him to stream? No, you're not. No, you're not, bro. Let's be for real. Come on, bro.
Almost went to kick. I feel me? Everybody should have a new chance, feel me?
But I do feel what he's saying, though. You feel me? I do feel what he's saying.
You know, I seen that as a man, bro. That's how I think, bro. That's how I think of, bro. No cap, bro.
There's some interesting statements for Ray here. First and foremost, you don't have to justify why you want her on stream. It's for the collaborative
facts.
purposes. You want to make the
That's
most out of
facts.
it. You want to get some money, Ray. We all understand it. But I do want to acknowledge this whole concept of everybody deserves a second chance. I think that's a way for people to get off doing some stuff or collaborating with some people who truly have bad pasts, some sort of justification. But genuinely speaking, when everybody says this, everybody deserves a second chance, you got to ask for the individual why. Why does Nina deserve a second chance to you, Ray? In your explanation, you say that you've done messed up things in the past. And granted, I'm not vouching for anybody that's non-African American saying the N-word, but the difference between you saying the N-word and Nina saying the N-word, which Nina Lynn has.
So I found screenshots of her saying the N-word, and I just want to know if she wants to address this.
The difference is that she's Asian American and you're from Taiwan. Like, plucked out of Taiwan. We literally saw you get scooped up by Kai Cenat a couple years ago. So while it is not
That's
an
what I'm
excuse
saying.
because you shouldn't be saying those words, but there is a level of ignorance that you have that she didn't have. She knew that word was a bad word. She just said it because she thought it was cool. As far as the essay incident goes, I'm sorry, but that apology has been invalidated by the countless jokes that Nina herself has played onto the scenario. Whether it be by the initial invalidation to your rage or the invalidation post the ban from Twitch where she made jokes about it over and over and over again. So the only time that I believe somebody deserves a second chance, if there's some sort of true understanding that, hey, I did something wrong here, I'm very apologetic, I'm working on becoming a better me. Not just with words, but with actual action. But when you continue down the line to be a nuisance streamer doing the same shit over and over and over and over again, I'm sorry, what are we supposed to think other than you're a jackass? Now there's a couple of ways that I see Nina Lynn's trajectory shape.
If someone wants someone to stop doing something for real, bro, y'all, like, if someone touches you and you don't like it, just act in so disgust. Or hit them with a 1-2, whatever you want to do. But acting so disgust, I promise you, it will humble them so much, and they will hesitate to do that to someone else. I promise you, unless they're so comfortable with them. So, like, I'm telling you, bro, if the whole situation with Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, bro, would have just acted in so disgust, like, ugh, like, oh, bro, what the fuck? You'll start spazzing on them, bro. I'm telling you, they would have had to step back and really think real quick, because, you know what I mean? Like, but people need to start doing that more often to people, like, that they don't like them doing certain things to them. Because in a lot of ways, bro, like, she thinks she can get away with it because no one has really clocked her in person about it or really humbled her in person. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? She'll get her time for sure. Everyone does, but somebody definitely need to do that for sure, because it's a little out of hand, bro. Like, I just say that there's no need to do it. Like, deadass, there's no need to do it for her brand and who she is and everything. She could do so much more with it, but instead she just gets so much negative attention that it's like, in a lot of ways, it hurts her a lot more. And then when, I promise you, she will have a point in time where she regrets it, a point in time where she tries to rehabilitate and come from it and make something else from her brand. But she doesn't have to be even put in that position. Like, look at Neon, bro. Like, she doesn't even have to put herself in that position to do that. That's the whole thing I'm saying. And she just, bro, it's gonna get to a point where it's just like no one's gonna really want to mess with her, bro. Like, that's it.
Out for the next couple of years. And hell, even if it takes that long, I believe she'll continue with the fan base that she has. But like I said, those are mostly people who are watching her to crash out, not necessarily for the entertainment value that she adds to the space. I do think people will stop collaborating with her and being connected with her in a major way. I've seen the list of people that she's been able to connect and meet with at the beginning of the year dwindle down in popularity as the year has gone on. Yeah, that just doesn't go unnoticed. But then I ultimately think that the antics will be upped more and more and more. So she'll get away from being away from the popular mainstream streamers like Agent, like Senna, like any of the rest of the AMP members, or any of the rest of the white girl streamers, Pokimane, etc., etc. And then she'll be forced to collaborate with some fringe dudes who enable her to do these types of things. Her viewership will stay consistent because they want to see you crash out. And then ultimately you will burn out in flames. Quick, fast, in a hurry, because this is not a...
All right, well, that's it. I said everything I needed to say. It is what it is, for real. Y'all don't be out here terrorizing people. Let me know what y'all think of it. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth.